Hi everyone, it's AngelBlade13. Welcome back to my Kingdom Hearts Final Mix walkthrough. Before we move on, we'll just take a quick look at our stats. Sora's at level 14. I have the Brave Warrior and the Ifrit's Horn equipped. As far as abilities, I just have these four still equipped. Donald will leave the same. Goofy, I took off Jackpot, gave him Rocket and Charge. So we'll just head to the Gummy Ship, and we will go to the Battle Level 2 world. Alright, so with this video, I started adding my own custom thumbnails. I added them for the previous videos as well, so check those out if you want. From now on, if I'm going back to a particular room for an item or a trinity or something, I will edit out the part of me just clearing it, because that can be a little repetitive, and I will really just demonstrate how to get the particular thing that we're there for, whether it's just a chest, new trinity, if it's a special enemy that I want to go over, or if there's a particular ability that I want to demonstrate, then I'll cover that part. But mostly I'll just explain how to get the new item that we couldn't get before. So I only found out recently that this is a completely optional world, but there's a lot of good stuff we can get. Here to start, there's a blue trinity on this side, and a mithril shard. There's a chest behind here. And there's another blue trinity over this way. With some more Dalmatians. Great. So, that's most of the items we can get for now, so we'll just head into this doorway.
Good timing. Give me a hand, will you? Move that pedestal over there for me. I gotta spruce this place up for the games.
So head over to this block, and you just want to push it until that text box shows up, and we can talk with Phil again.
It's way too heavy.
What? Too heavy? Since when have you been such a little... Oh, wrong guy. What are you doing here? This here's the world-famous Coliseum, heroes only. And I got my hands full preparing for the games, so run along, pipsqueaks. Look, it's like this. Heroes are coming from all over to fight ferocious monsters right here in the Coliseum.
You've got heroes standing right in front of you.
Yup, he's a real hero chosen by the Keyblade.
We're heroes too.
Hero? That grunt?
I'm about to beat this bitch up.
What's so funny? I fought a bunch of monsters.
Hey, if you can't even move this, you can't call yourself the hero? Okay, so it takes more than brawn. Well, let's see what you can do.
Alright, our first challenge is to destroy these 20 barrels within 30 seconds. There's a bunch of different ways we can do this. Kind of made a small mistake there, but it's not a big deal. We can throw barrels into each other, and that'll destroy them. So. And now we have the advanced version. We have 25 barrels that we have to do in 1 minute. So first, go to the left, do with those. Then do these here, up. Mostly stick with air combos. If you want to use fire on them, that's another good way for some of the far away ones. Do this however you want, really. There's not a particular bonus for getting it done faster.
You know, you ain't bad, kid.
Looks like I'm headed for the games.
Afraid not.
Why not?
2 words. You guys ain't heroes.
Come on.
So we just got our third spell, Thunder. We have a pretty good offensive arsenal right now. Thunder will bring lightning bolts down around you, so it's very good for dealing with crowds. So we'll leave the Coliseum when we're ready.
Rather a stubborn old goat, wouldn't you say?
Who are you?
Oh, hey, hold on there, Fuzzboy. Wait, let me guess. You want to enter the games, right? Well then, hey, get a load of this.
A pass?
It's all yours. Good luck, kid. I'm pulling for you, little shorty.
So that didn't really seem suspicious at all, but let's head back inside and talk to Phil. So here we see our first new enemies, the Blue Rhapsodies. They're the opposite of the Red Nocturnes. They'll fly around and shoot ice spells at you. So use fire to deal with them quick and get tech points. Alright, I guess that guy's kind of a big deal. Maybe we'll fight him. Alright, so I didn't fully explain. The reason I took Jackpot off Goofy is because the enemies in this world don't particularly drop anything. They won't drop health orbs, no, they won't drop money, they won't drop MP orbs, but you will still gain experience from them. So I took Jackpot off just so Goofy has the AP for his other 2 offensive attacks. So now we have 3 offensive spells. We want to make sure that we're using it in smart ways. We want to try not to just dump all our MP on one thing immediately, at least most of the time. And so mix it up with Keyblade swings to keep your MP high. And try to consider enemy weaknesses, because that'll help you deal with them a lot faster and more efficiently. We also want to consider the enemy range of attack. So in this case, I'm trying to get rid of the red Nocturnes first, because their fire spell has a bit of tracking. Then I want to go for the blue Rhapsodies. Their blizzard spell has longer range than yours, but it's still just a straight shot. And the shadows and soldiers don't do a ton of damage at this point, and they can only hit you with melee combos, so typically save them for last.
That's the power of the Keyblade!
That little punk is your next opponent, okay? Now don't blow it. Just take him out.
The great god of the underworld is afraid of a kid? Sorry, but my contract says...
I know! You think I don't know? I wrote the contract! I know it says you're only required to kill Hercules in this tournament. But you gotta fight that kid to get to him. Come on. Hey, it's like that old goat says. Rule number 11. It's all just a game. So let loose and have fun with it. I mean, a casualty or two along the way. It's no big deal, right? Jeez. Stiffer than the stiffs back home. Still, suckers like him are hard to come by.
Deep freeze! Come on!
Here's our final round. Cloud, this is another fight that we can lose, and the story will advance. Can be a pretty difficult fight the first time. What I'm trying to do here is just do air combos. On the third hit, he will block, which sort of keeps him stuck there before he resets the attack. Now that Donald and Goofy are knocked out, it's a little easier for me to keep him stuck in this loop. I know that's a bit cruel, but it works. So we actually can leave now, but we're gonna help Hercules. I used a potion against Cloud, so I'm just gonna restock that. And I actually am gonna give Goofy a Mega Potion. So with Mega Potions, they tend to not only use it on themselves. And now I'm gonna go to Customize. Most people are used to customizing Sora for his magic shortcuts, but Donald and Goofy can be customized a bit too. So you see the first ones are for his attacks. I'm going to leave them the same. Down at the bottom we have his HP and MP items. So I'm going to set his HP items to only an emergency. So he'll pretty much only use it if someone's knocked out or is about to be knocked out. And when we're ready, we'll just head back into the arena. Get one final chance to see if we're ready.
Kid, I got 2 words of advice for you. Attack!
So here's Cerberus. He's gonna start the fight by just walking around and shooting fireballs from each of his heads. They have some minor tracking, but it's not too big of a deal. I want to start off by just doing aerial 1-2 combos. The third hit will usually win. Eventually he'll pick an area, he'll just start fighting with each of his heads. You want to avoid the bite and then just do aerial full combo and add in some magic if you feel like it. If you're locked on and in range, Thunder's typically a guaranteed hit. From here he'll spew black mist into the ground and these dark pillars will just rise up. For the most part, you can just walk around or dodge roll to avoid them. If one of them hits you, it's not a big deal. You saw I got hit a while ago. And he's gonna do it a second time, so just follow the same strategy.
Thunder!
After the second set of dark pillars, he's gonna start fighting again. So do the same thing as you did last time. Now you can do the full aerial combo. Dodge roll out of the way when he bites. Use some magic if you feel you need to. You can parry his bite with a Keyblade swing if you time it nicely, but I wouldn't recommend doing it. And from here I'll just finish him with Thunder.
Thus, I do hereby dub the Junior Heroes and confer upon the full rights and privileges to participate in the games. Further...
Hey, what do you mean, Junior Heroes?
You rookies still don't understand what it takes to be a true hero.
So, what does it take?
Well, that's just something you'll have to find out for yourselves. Just the way that I did.
No problem. We'll start by proving ourselves in the games.
There ain't gonna be any games for a while. Gotta clean up the mess from that last battle first.
Okay, we'll be back.
I still can't believe that Squirt actually beat Cerberus.
Just between us, I'd already worn Cerberus down by the time the little guy jumped in.
My lips are sealed.
So we'll be coming back here quite a few times, but let's go talk to Cloud for now.
Hey, are you alright?
Yeah.
So, why did you go along with him anyway?
I'm looking for someone. Hades promised to help. I tried to exploit the power of darkness, but it backfired. I fell into darkness, and I couldn't find the light.
You'll find it. I'm searching too.
For your light? Don't lose sight of it.
How about a rematch sometime? Fair and square, no dark powers involved.
I think I'll pass.
So Cloud was pretty cool about everything and gave us an ability, our first limit. Let's look at the new piece of equipment. I'm gonna keep Sora the way he is for right now. So Donald, we're gonna keep the same. Goofy has an empty slot, so I'm gonna give him the Inferno Band. And we can't really do anything else here, so we'll leave the world.
He's strong. He's kind. He's always there for you. And he's handsome to boot. He's perfect. Perfect.
Perfectly infuriating. He makes me crazy.
Wait a minute. What are you worried about? All the pieces are in place. Relax. Whoa. Here's what you do. Let Hercules train the kid. In the next games, I'll take care of them both. Come. Who invited you to the party? Stay out of this. This is my show.
As you wish. Fight to your heart's content.
We could go to the Battle Level 3 world, but with Thunder there's a few things we can do. So first we'll head back to Traverse Town, and I'll speed up the Gummy Ship mission. So first we'll just go to the 3rd district. As usual, I'm gonna deal with the enemies here.
Come on! Thunder!
So I'm not going to show me clearing the whole room. The main thing we want is to use Thunder on this pipe here, and then head to the Gizmo shop.
Come on! Thunder!
Now that I've cleared out this room, these platforms have been raised so we can get up higher, and there are 3 sort of platforms we can step on. We want to go and step on each of them. Then we want to go check this clock out, and when it stops spinning, we get something cool. We got 2 postcards. Sweet. So that's everything we can do in Traverse Town for the moment. Let's quickly check the journal. We have the section for Olympus Coliseum. And there's just the journal entry for Cerberus. Got some new Heartless entries. So we'll take a quick look at the Dalmatians. We only have 9, but it's progress. Now we'll head back to Wonderland for some stuff. Alright, I mostly cleared the room. Main thing we can do now is head into this hidden alcove, deal with these guys, just collect what they dropped. And because I have thunder, I can use it on these like bellflowers, and we get a chest with a thunder RG. Now we'll go back into the Lotus Forest. We want to head to the back of the room so we can get to the side of the Bazaar room. There's a special thing we can do there. Alright, the room's clear, so we're gonna examine this painting again. And there's another set of those flowers we can use thunder on. And we got some more Dalmatians. So now I'm gonna leave the world. So on the way out I got kinda lucky. This is a special enemy type. These are white mushrooms. They won't attack you, but they play a game with you where you have to use the correct magic spell based on what they're doing. I'm gonna head over to this corner just so I can recover my MP. If I leave the room, then it'll go back to regular enemies. So I'll just use that camping set. Alright, so I'm gonna check this one out. It's shivering, so I want to use fire on it. When you hit it with the correct spell, then it will give you tech points, and if you hit it with the correct spell 3 times, it'll give you some type of item, as well as a bunch of MP balls. What I'm trying to do here is get it so I can hit it with the same spell 3 times in a row, so then it gives you a rare item. It's called the Arts for each specific spell, so in this case I'm going for the Fire Arts. And there's the 3rd time, so you get some points. It drops the Fire Arts, and I got kind of lucky with a Mystery Goo. That's a rare item for Synthesis, which we'll talk about a lot more later. This one over here, it has that light above its head, so it means you want to use Thunder on it. And this was a lot more cooperative. It did all of them at once, so it gave me the Thunder Arts. And when they fan themselves, you want to hit them with Blizzard. The other one I hit with the wrong spell, so it got mad and left.
See ya!
If you take too long, then they will also just disappear. So now I'm gonna leave the world. Alright, we'll take another quick look at our stats. Sora's at level 17. And I'm going to actually take off Slapshot and put the Sonic Blade limit on, and I will explain it a little bit more later. Donald leveled up and got an ability MP Haste that'll help him recover MP faster. Alright, I'm going to save here. That's going to be it for this episode. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, then please like, consider subscribing, comment, share the video with someone, all the positive things. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.